Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Cosmic Legionnaire and Casual Collector. And in this segment of Cosmic Legions Showcasing and Reviews, I am showcasing the Highwarden Slogg. Yeah, I kept passing this sucker by. I was like, dude, this thing is obnoxious. And I was like, I think I might want it. Here's what he looks like in package. And let me go read to you his bio. All right. So the whole, Highwarden Slogg, the hulking commander of the prison Hvalkatar. Highwarden Slogg is a brutal tyrant, not to be denied. Exposure to a foreign atmosphere at a young age cost Slogg a catastrophic injury. The Squilek, born on the moisture-rich planet of AX-0139, was then fitted with a custom suit that provides vital moisture to soothe his burnt and damaged skin via canisters of thy- thri- thri- thrixium or thrixium or thrizium. Anyways, although this specialized serum provides a reprieve from certain death, Slugg's every movement is still bristling with agony. So many of the prisoners he so cruelly oversees, the Highwarden's fate is chained to Hvalkatar. Not only is his life-giving equipment tied directly to the prison's very structure, but Hvalkatar's secondary function is the manufacturing of thrixium, which provides Slogg with an endless supply of essential serum. So he reminds me kind of like the Baron from gosh dang uh, Dune, the Harkonnen. All right, here we go. Um, let's see here. Yeah, the Hvalkatar Book 1, Thygar Force fights 5 Okay. Anywho, this is what it looks like in the package. The package is pretty fat, pretty big. Since it's Book 1. Of Book 1, I think I only have this, this, this. Well, so just a handful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have a ways to go to completing this set. Yeah, your boy started late, so I got some catching up to do. Okay, let us open him and see what our guy looks like. Really cool. And yeah, so big, so green, so obnoxious. I was like, he reminds me of like stuff that came from the 80s and 90s. Got some hose. Yeah, it's got an alternate head. Oh man, yeah, this thing kept the structure. I better take him out. Oh man, even the wire that they use for him is super thick. This is the thickest twisty wire I think I've ever encountered in real life. Ooh, it's kicking my buns. I need to work out because this kind of twisty wire should not be kicking my buns. Ooh, yikes. Yeah. Oh man, they really made this super. All right, folks. So I gotta tell you, whoever did the twisties, the bendy twisties to keep this sucker in the package is a sadist. It took forever, and I mean forever, to take this guy out of the package. It was a huge mess. Anywho, yeah. So like he comes with these extra hands, right? They're fists, but I didn't really want to give him fists. I'm quite content with him having grip hands, thing. Here's his original head. I took it off and put his stoic. It took out his stoic head and gave him his more animated, angry, face, war face, um, head. Just a really good look. He reminds me of Metlar meets the Inhumanoids with um, Kraken tendencies from the old school. Uh, uh, oh my gosh, Clash of the Titans. Yeah. hmm I guess he's supposed to be like Vladimir Harkonnen meets uh, gosh dang Jabba the Hutt with Metlar like face from the Inhumanoids and the colors of Tendril. And he comes with this nifty, like I thought it was a gun, but it's not. It's when I looked at um, the the figures. Well, this thing's stats looks like a picture of him. I'm thinking that's he's there to check his A1C, see if it's out of control. It's above a 7. Ah, dang it! I was doing so good. But sometimes you can't always get what you want. I can relate to this guy. He's just like frustrated. He's like, dang it, this thing messed up my skin and then like ruined forever. And now I gotta kick it in this planet forever to keep myself alive. But yeah, he has these really neat like thruster things in the back. Um, yeah, he's got pretty much the same articulation, I would say, as other Cosmic Legion figs, except for knee joint. Uh, uh, yeah, knee joints. His knees are non-existent, but he has thigh swivels and hip. A lot of hip going on. It's kind of like a frog. But yeah, he does have a hip swivel. Yeah, I didn't think he would have it at first, but he does. And yeah, he's looking pretty good. Um, his dome got that kind of fogged up look about it. Yeah, kind of cool. Uh, Gives him a more, I guess, realistic look about him. He breathing. Yeah, got these nice little. Everything about this thing's just so cool. The paintings, just paint job on this sucker is just really good. Like weathered, used, nothing looks new here. Everything's like it's just good. Now, this thing is a pretty expensive piece. I mean, pretty expensive, and he takes up a lot of real estate. So I don't know how to, what kind of recommendation I got for him, other than if you guys like, thick, chunky, juggernaut-like figures, he's what's up. And here's what he looks like with one of his guards, personal guards. I think is a science officer, right? Um, yeah, he he's pretty big. So, or if if you want somebody who's at least close to being a little thicker, you got Sligor, the Grave, Keeper, and he's kind of still very chunky in comparison to him, man. So he does take a lot of real estate. I don't know. This is a good fig. I mean, the thing is, you could use him for Marvel Legends. I could have the Marvel Legends fight him because he could be some just generic giant alien thing, but he looks great with the Cosmic Legions. But the asking price is a lot for a character that, unless you're just an action figure enthusiast and there's no nostalgia, immediate nostalgia, no fan fiction to back it up, then yeah, and you're cool with just what your imagination takes you, then this is a good thing to have. You know what I mean? Most people don't buy stuff, most, but I know a lot of people who just won't commit to anything unless they know there was some kind of like media to go with it. So, you know what I mean? So they just kind of stuck on either a cartoon or comic or something or movie to get them motivated to pick something up, not just pure toy enthusiasts. I was more of a toy guy. I rather imagine what it was like that the masters of the universe were doing versus what that Filmation cartoon was doing, since the toys looked more menacing than the kind of hokey thing that Filmation did. So final thoughts. This fig looks great. um Everything about it is just a win for me. um if you want to go stoic, we can go stoic. Stoic's kind of cool, just indifferent. um he looks great. Just the price tag's kind of high, so I don't know if you guys are willing to pay over $100 for a fig with not that much articulation but looks menacing. You know what I mean? And pretty just gosh dang cool. Uh, for if you're a cosmic legionnaire with or just getting into it, yeah, get him now while he's still on the cheaps, because when cosmic legions start to pick up, I imagine that he'll fetch a higher price. So yeah. All right, folks. Well, that's all I got for this segment of uh, Cosmic Legions, the Cosmic Legions uh, Highwarden Slogg edition. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Cosmic Legionnaire and Casual Collector. And until the next video, folks, ciao.